Welcome to Department Head, your one-stop script-based organizational database for all department heads working in film, television, and commercial production. If you regularly work from a script, Department Head may be the tool you've been looking for. Department Head creates a database directly from a script and maintains your breakdown work as the script is revised. To begin, simply import the revised script, and Department Head tells you which scenes have changed and require your attention. Let's begin by creating a file. Open Department Head. You'll notice 3 buttons across the top of your screen: Configure, Quick Start, and Add. Tap the Add button. A prompt will open, asking you to enter a name for the new production. If you've made a mistake and need to delete the folder of the new production, simply drag the folder into the trash icon. You are now ready to add the script you will be breaking down to your named shell file. There are 2 methods for entering scene information into your file: importation and manually adding scenes. To enter a new project role, tap the New Project folder. A project role window will prompt you to enter a role, a department, and title. Touch Done once everything is filled in, and an empty script window will open. Before we import a script, let's enter in the characters by their character numbers. Department Head allows users to add characters by the Add Character Number function prior to importing the script. Entering in characters is not required before importing a script, but will save you time later on. You may also skip this step if your craft doesn't require you to keep track of character information. Touch the Characters button, and an empty Characters window will open. Then touch Add and enter the characters' names exactly as they appear in the script. Touching Next will lock in each character's name. Touching New Character will keep adding characters. Once you are done adding characters, tap Done. We are now ready to create a revision and import our script. To create a revision, touch the Revisions button. A Script Revisions window will open, allowing you to import a script or manually add scenes. Touch the Add Revision button, and a default value for the latest revision will appear in the list. Touch the X or Delete button. Overwrite the default value named Latest Revision with the proper name of your most current revision. This is usually a color such as white, blue, or pink, but may also be production designation, network, studio, or production. We are now ready to import a script. Importing a script requires a properly formatted Final Draft, Screenwriter, or PDF file. If you don't have a properly formatted script, we'll revisit how to manually add script information later in this tutorial. The easiest way to import a script is through Dropbox, AirDrop, or by using the Mail app. Open the message containing the attached script and long press on the icon until a menu appears. Then, touch the Department Head app icon. Select either Add to Folder to store the script, allowing you to import it later, or Import to begin importing immediately. You will be prompted to choose to automatically add a to-do to one of the phases of production: pre-production, production, or post-production. Since we'll be acting as prop master, we're going to create a production to-do automatically for each scene. We can use this production to-do later on to create a list of props for each scene. Remember, to-dos can be added later. Adding to-dos automatically is a time-saving mechanism. Select the scene you'd like to read from the scene list. Enter the continuity day in the field labeled D. A continuity day is generated by either the AD department or script supervisor's breakdown. Skip this step if your craft doesn't require you to keep track of continuity day information. The script window contains the To-Do tab, Characters tab, Slug tab, Questions and Notes tab, and the Attachments tab. Let's begin with the To-Do tab. Since we chose to automatically create a production to-do during import, there's a production to-do highlighted in yellow. Double tap on a to-do. Items and detail information can be added to a to-do by either highlighting items in text or entering items as a list. Highlighting words within the script allows you to quickly add them to a list. Highlight a word and then touch the Add item. You can apply the selected item to a character and enter descriptions and notes. Touch the Save button when done. To enter new items as a list, enter all items in the New Items field, separating them by commas. Touch Save, and all the new items will appear in the list of items to the left. Touch the Characters tab to check the character information. Department Head will automatically pull out speaking characters during importation. If there are non-speaking characters in the scene, you can choose those characters from the menu and mark them as non-speaking. Marking characters as non-speaking tells Department Head to keep this character in the scene when you import your next revision. Touch the Slug tab and enter in a brief description of the scene. Touch the Questions/Notes tab and then enter any questions you have concerning the scene. For example, does Brianna need a purse? Touch the Attachments tab and enter in photos, videos, website links, or PDFs for a given scene. Touch Schedule to access the scheduling functions of Department Head. Before scheduling to-dos, you should set the date range for each phase of production: pre-production, production, and post-production. From within the schedule window, touch Phase, begin with pre-production, and fill in the fields for starts on, ends on, and total budget for all three phased. In the Total Budget field, if applicable, fill in the total budget allotted for each phase of production. Department Head uses this field to calculate the actual expenditures from the Total Budget field and show you the difference in the Balance field. This is to let you know how over or under budget your department is at any given moment. In the Balance field, the difference between the total budget and your actual budget will appear in this window as either a positive or a negative value. Touch the Schedule window to schedule pre-production to-dos on an appropriate date. Then touch the Phase button to make sure you are in the correct phase of production. It's important to have first entered in date ranges for each phase of production before scheduling to-dos. You can change date ranges for phases at any time if need be. If you would like to link schedules to the Calendar app, make sure you allow Department Head access when prompted. Touch the Schedule button to enter the schedule view. Then, touch Configure and a Production Preferences window will open. Check the box labeled Sync To-Dos with the Calendar app. To reorder to-dos within a production day, touch the Phase button and select Schedule View for the desired phase of production. Then, select the desired date. Touch the Reorder button, and you will then be able to drag each to-do into a desired order. When you are ready, touch Done. Navigate to the Detailed To-Do window for the to-do you would like to mark as done. There are two methods in which to complete this task. The first method is to touch the last to-do button and touch Previous or Next to navigate to the correct to-do, or touch the To-Do button and open a list of all to-dos by production phase. Then, Double tap the to-do for which you would like to open a detailed to-do window. Touch Done and select the date you would like to credit the to-do. Touch the scene to which you'd like to attach an item from the list of scenes. Then, touch Attachments to choose from 3 available options: Camera, Photos, and Link. To take a picture, touch Camera. The native camera app will open, allowing you to take a photo. Touch the Done button to dismiss the Modify Attachment window and return to the scene view. Touch the Last To Do button and navigate to the to-do that contains the item in which you'd like to link an attachment. Then, tap on the item. Select the appropriate attachment type: Camera, Photos, or Link. Let's attach a link. Select a link by copying it from Safari and pasting it into the link window. Then, touch the Lock button to lock it into the address and touch Done to dismiss the window. Department Head is designed with built-in budgeting features to give you a constant budgetary snapshot of how your department is doing in meeting its budget. If you don't need to track budgetary information in Department Head, you can skip this section. Within the Last To Do section, touch the Budget button and open a Project Items window by double-tapping on any item in the list. Select the acquisition date and fill in the unit cost and unit fields. Department Head lets users make a host of breakdown forms. There are many ways to parse through the data contained in your Department Head file and generate reports to share with production and your crew. You must first consider if you would like to generate a report for scripts or schedule-focused aspects of your file. Touch the Script or Script Schedule button to access reports that apply to the aspect of your database. Touch Reports to reveal all available reports. Then, check the boxes for any elements you would like to include in your reports. Choose from the 4 action buttons that run along the bottom of the Script Reports box. Touch the Preview button to preview the desired report. You then have the option to email the report by touching the share icon or dismissing the report by touching Done. Touch Save, and the desired file will be saved to a hidden folder for saved reports. Touch Distribute, and the desired report will be compressed and attached to a ready-to address, and send the email. Touch the Schedule button to reveal reports that apply to the schedule, then touch Reports to reveal all available reports. Columns are divided into all days or selected days. Check the boxes for any elements you would like to include in your reports. Then, choose from the 4 action buttons that run along the bottom of the Script Reports box. Touch the Budget button to open the Project Items window. Then, touch Report to open the Items Report menu window. Select the type of items you'd like to include in your budget report, and Department Head will open an email-ready PDF report. Touch the forward icon and select where you'd like to share the PDF. Department Head allows you to manage your crew and track their hours during all phases of production. To utilize this feature, you must first add in members of your department to the job file. Enter Schedule View and touch the All Crew button. Then, touch to highlight your department or any other department for which you'd like to add the contact information to a particular contact. Add in the contact number for each member of your crew. Be sure to add this contact to your saved list. You will now be able to call back this contact information in this and all future productions. Enter Schedule View and touch Today's Crew to access your crew list. Double tap on the crew member for whom you'd like to enter hours. Fill in all necessary fields. All breakdowns, budgets, and other reports are created and ready to send via PDF format. Photos can be shared most easily with your crew via report, But remember, all photos are stored in the Photos app on your iPad, so they can always be sent as JPEGs from the Photos app. Touch the To-Dos button to create a report with photos for an entire phase of production. Then, touch Reports and select the box for Attachment to include photos. Then, touch the Preview button to see the report you're preparing to send. Touch the Share icon to send the PDF. It's easy to send a full file to someone else in your department using the Mail app, Dropbox, or AirDrop. First, close all open files, and the department head desktop will appear with your job file folders lined up in rows. Then, touch the Share icon in the lower left-hand corner of the file folder you would like to share. Mail is good for files less than 10 megabytes. Dropbox is great for any size, but requires you have a Dropbox account and the Dropbox app installed on your iPad. AirDrop is the quickest method of transport. The person to whom you are trying to send the file must have AirDrop set to everyone. Touch the Configure button to reveal the Master Preferences window. This window tells your app version number and allows you to customize the preferences in your app. Touching the Configure button from within a project will open up this window, allowing you to customize the preferences, but only within the open file. Touch the Tech Support icon, and an exact copy of your file will be compiled and attached to an email. The email will be pre-addressed to Tech Support. For Tech Support, please contact techsupport@scriptysystems.com. For more information, visit scriptysystems.com.